Yeah. Afternoon driver, you're currently on the run into Bedford aboard 1 Charlie 40. You'll be running non-stop through to St. Pancras. Welcome aboard. Cool. I just release the brake. Put the master key in, reverse to neutral. Forward, aircon to automatic. Headlights. Like that. Radio.
Welcome to the remote radio test unit. Please leave your message after the tone.
This is an NRN radio test call.
Why are my lapels on?
This is an NRN radio test call.
Jesus, the brake sensitive. Betty is always all for people gifting him stuff. So do you want me to gift you the Meridian? Where's my mic? Is my mic on? Yes. So yes, hi, welcome to the stream. So we have, what do we have? We have a Meridian, a 350, a DVT, and a C6. Wait, how much is a Meridian on Steam? How much? 22 quid. It's a bit much. Oh yeah, did you send that request to Dovetail about the Pendolino? After I played your really epic songs on Thursday. So first off, we have a Meridian from Bedford to St. Pancras. So this is called 1 Charlie 40 1129 Sheffield to St. Pancras. Good afternoon, it's a typical damp summer's day today, but luckily you have the shelter of a 9-car Meridian set on 1 Charlie 40. There is St. Pancras, or St. Pancake. You have no scheduled stops along the way this afternoon, so other than that, enjoy the trip down to London. Your lunch awaits you. Good luck. Not get a reply back yet. Yeah, replies take a long time. Just waiting at this danger aspect. Yeah, I imagine they're focusing on Chesney World 2 at the moment. So yeah, on the front we have 22212, and on the rear we have 222102. I think this one is formerly a whole trains unit, which they call Pioneers. The passenger view, very nice. I think this is first class. What's over there? Zoom back to me. I think that's parts of Caldwell or something. Set the destination. Whoop. So I swear they were at St. Pancras. How do I do that? F8? No. F7? No. Control F8? No, God. Shift F8. No. Alt F8? Control Shift F8. 7? How do I do it? Control F12. Shift F12. Wait, what am I waiting for? I'm waiting for a train to Sheffield, I think. No, something coming... Wait, what am I just sat here for? Alt +4. If you mean Alt F4, that closes the window. I'll leave it. Well, we're only topping at St. Pancras, so it doesn't really matter. Gatwick Airport to Bedford is the next one down there. Oh, I think their scenario is a bit broken. Is it me, or is it just me who would only get into Treasure World 2 because of the Bakerloo line? Probably. I think the scenario is a bit broken. Yeah, this junction isn't resetting itself. Because if I look here, St. Pancras International 2, it's just nothing. Ah, right, full power. Go please. Right, what is wrong with my meridian? Okay, DRA off, not forward. Right. Reverser to neutral, DRA on, DRA off, reverser to forward, reset the DSD and power. What is wrong with this train? Why can't I move? How's this being tested? It's not my scenario. So alright, go out and go back in again. Yeah, I got the scenario off ATS. So it should work. It's by Mr. Dreamliner, and his scenarios always work. What's after a stream? Yes. Very eventful. Just like yesterday's lockdown. Okay, back here again. Yeah, I see it before. Okay, power. Please? Power. I want some power. The junction hasn't reset itself. Alright, I kind of like what it's broken. Find somewhere else. Okay, does anyone have any scenarios they want me to show off? Yeah, I think the Meridian heard Boris's new lockdown rules and it said, nope, I'm not doing it anymore. Even though that doesn't really make sense. My Leeds line's at a HST. Is it from York to Wakefield? Because I already have a scenario from York to Leeds. You updated it. So it looks like we're doing the East Coast. What's this? Oh, that. Shut up. Shut up. Right. Info. Time check for install has no uninstalled synced items. Stop telling me that. Shut up. Shut up. Right, fuck this, I'm just gonna restart TrainSim. Okay, back in here again. Let's find the zoomer. Nice. Stop showing me that pain. It's annoying me. Yeah, this is why you're not bothered in workshop. It's very bugged. Yeah, Dovetail really does need to sort out the workshop. Because every time we go in there, it comes up with this stupid pop-up box saying something stupid. Right, where's East Coast? Okay, set this class 800 LAR zoomer up to Peterborough. That's not how you spell Peterborough. So an eventful start to the stream. Oops, what? Waiting for it to load. Very, very, very slowly. I think when I got a new hard drive, I should have gone for an SSD. SSDs are far quicker than hard drives. SSDs have no moving parts. But SSDs are more expensive. Alright, I also need to update the text. So we are on the East Coast Main Line South, we're in the 800. I think it's another one. And I assume we're going straight to Peterborough. PBO. Oh, yeah. PBO. Hello driver, today we're taking this Elenia Azuma up north. Make sure to keep on time and open the doors here. That's my base. Did you actually add AI, or is it not updated? Do you know when you updated the scenario, did you actually update it on the workshop? Where did it 5? That's not in service. And 91s with branding problems. Two DVDs for some reason. Okay, why are my doors opening? Okay, I guess we can go. I added 10 trains. Cool. Actually, I think I might actually have to completely... Oh, shut up. Completely... Stupid thing. Right, unsub then resub. Hi, Ben Shotspot Videos. Okay. Unsub to it, then wait for Steam to update itself. Item has. Go back here. And then resub to it. Just making sure it re-downloads. So I don't understand why the drive button is grayed out. Okay, a library. Okay, where's the workshop? Workshop is there. Visit this workshop. Most recent. Okay, sub. Let it update. Then resub to it. Other people sub to it. Wow. Then resub to it. Load up TrainSim again. I think this is one of the worst starts to a stream. Anytime today would be nice. Okay, drive. Standard, East Coast Main Line. London Peterborough. Scroll down to that one. Start. Hopefully this should be the updated version. I wonder when Dovetail will ever change these screenshots. They're getting kind of boring to look at. Yeah, I think it's frozen. Nope, it's going again. Since I want to do the London to Birmingham, can you give me one of the routes? I will buy the rest, the cheapest one. London to Birmingham. Are you referring to the West Coast Main Line South? London Euston to Birmingham New Street. Or are you referring to London Marylebone to Birmingham Snow Hill? Which one's the cheapest? Hi, Average Transport Videos. Which one's the cheapest on that? Oh, we're back. Yes, pick up passengers. Pick up people and... My doors haven't opened. Oh, that one did. That one didn't. It's like the HST on the last week's stream. Only one door opened. Okay, there's platform 7, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So the next one is Peterborough. Oh yeah, in Harry Potter comes into this main building, platform 9 3/4, when platform 9 is actually over here, so the movie doesn't really make sense. Because there's no pillars here to run into. They are 3 letters in price. I think it's called Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone or something like that. Requirements: London, Brighton, the Woodhead Line, West Coast Main Line, Trent Valley, Liverpool, Manchester, Newcastle, Edinburgh, and the freeway Park Clutter. Could you give me something back in return? And yeah, I've been a bit cocky. Okay, London, Brighton, how much is that? £15. The original Woodhead line. That's a tenner. And the Trent Valley. £25. Come on, frame rate. So yeah, we're on the East Coast Main Line South again, like we were last week. So it says good luck with a wink. Cool. So the cheapest one is... So the cheapest one, the cheapest required one is Woodhead. So do you have the Woodhead route, the original Woodhead? Why the hell are the West Coast trains on LNER? What do you mean? We're on the East Coast. But I think I have that, yeah. So you have the Brighton Main Line, London Brighton. Okay, I'll gift it to you after the stream. Yeah, Ben, what are you referring to? We're on the East Coast, putting East Coast trains. At a very poor frame rate. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with the FPS. I turned down the graphic settings. I have East Coast Main Line overhead. What? Yeah, I have no idea what's wrong with it. Yeah, these Zoomers, they look nice, sort of. And the driver's in the wrong place. London Brighton. Liverpool Manchester is what I need. I thought you had Liverpool to Manchester. That's what you made your scenario on that you told me about. So I thought you had Liverpool Manchester. Because you were talking to me about making a Class 156 scenario. Yeah. You just said Liverpool of Manchester is what I need. I meant to put in London Brighton. Yeah, I really hate that horn. What's that train there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 7365. Why is there a 365 in the Moorgate branch? Looking at the rest of the map, it seems to have a great lack of AI. Like, why DTG you think this abysmal of a model is okay to be solid is questionable? Well, Dovetail has some questionable morals. Like, with the class 150-1, why would they think reusing 158s and the physics was okay to be sold? Whose scenario is this? This is Spaghetti Raven's scenario. He told me he put more AI in it, but he hasn't. Yeah, it's like he said AI all the way, even though Peterborough is literally empty. So, you lied to me. So we're just to Peterborough with nothing. They can't be asked doing their jobs. Yeah, it's like you have people that work really hard to get our job. Actually, I think it was more like commercial pressure from Dovetail, because I think Dovetail has like really strict guidelines about when they release their products. I don't think it's more of the developer's fault rather than management. Because the thing about software development is that it's normally hindered by external deadlines. Median any other scenario to drive. I think HMOS did a scenario, leads to Doncaster, but I did like last stream. Until it dumped. Part 3 is almost complete, just needs AI from Huntington into King's Cross. Do you want part 1 or 2 for the Haigh to King's Cross scenario? Wait, which one is part 1? Is part 1 on the Harrogate loop that I don't have everything for? Part 1, Harrogate leads, part 2 leads Dawn, part 3, Dawn to King's Cross. Okay, send me the part from Leeds to Doncaster. Oh, there's a cat. That's fudge. I just couldn't be asked doing the husband line all in one go. Yeah, it takes a while. One Brighton $4.99, over Sharp $24.99. So yeah, a slight change to the itinerary. So I think the original itinerary was to do Bedford to St Pancras, but that one kind of broke, so we're just doing something else. Yeah, just waiting for HMO to give me some scenario files. Waiting very patiently. Oh yeah, when I get to 400 subscribers, I'll do a video where I show off all my DLC. I think I'll show off only the British DLC, because I don't think anyone really cares about the German and the American stuff. Yes, no, I have it. Do you have the original Woodhead route? Yes, no, I have it. Is it yes or no? DLC flex. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Alan Thompson has literally all the DLC in the world. All the British ones. I don't really think Alan really cares about the American stuff. Probably, but I don't know him. Soon. Soon I will have you in my collection. I already have part 1 and part 2 packaged, so you can have both. Here's every train, every route. Yeah, I do kind of need requirements. Actually, I think we'll just do this out of order. So, do the 351 on the what's it called, main line north. So, this one, Coventry to Birmingham. Drive up Swiss Lanes Railway, Class 350 between Coventry and Birmingham New Street on the morning rush hour service. So, starts. So, I did run this through Werewolf's Tools, and it says I have everything. So, hopefully, it shouldn't mourn to me about not having stuff. Yeah, just gonna do it a little bit out of order. I ain't got a cat. What are you doing? What are you doing, Smash? What's cost my trip Valley UKTS clutter is all I need. The what? London Brighton, West Coast Mail and Trent Valley, UKTS clutter is all I need. If you work with Dovetail, shouldn't they just give you these products because you work for him? Or at least have a very major discount. Oh god. Sky EP, 43 MTU 91 EP, 150-2, 130 Cummings, and Perkins wasn't 5, 321. City Park, Leeds, why do we need the Desire City Park for Leeds? Oh wait, is that South of Peterborough? 185, Return Voyager, 180 Vamp Park, Harrogate Loop. Yeah, I think I have them all. They are not allowed to anymore. But you work for them. Or is it because you work on Chasing World 2 will not change Sim Classic? What does the UKTS clutter do? I don't know. I don't think I have it. Maybe I do, and maybe it's called something else. Oh, are you like a third-party tester? Okay, why did this route take so long to load? So it's been like 45 minutes. So it's been like 45 minutes, and all we've done is travel about a mile around Bedford. And then from King's Cross to Alexandra Palace. Good. It works. Morning driver, please head up the train and open the doors here at Coventry where you are booked to depart at 6:11. So insert the master key, reverse to neutral.
TPWS and AWS operational.
Listen to her, dairy off, open the doors, accept the TMS settings, go outside, listen to a Voyager, headlights. Destination, so we are going to Birmingham New Street. And wait for the door to close and we should be good to go. So it's departing at 6:10. Change to top text. Oh yeah, top text. What's the next stop after this? Canley. CNL. I also need to make a list of all the stations. So 6:11 to Birmingham New Street. So we have Canley, CNL, Tile Hill, THL, Berkswell. No, we're going. Wrong one. Isn't it? Yeah, Canley, CNL. Nice. Canley's on CNL. Oh, where's it then? Oh yeah, I swapped it out for the worst one. CLY? Real-time trading says CNL. Berkswell, BKW, Hampton in Arden, here, Birmingham International, BHI, Marsdon Green, MGN, Hall. Leh. Dutchford, SCF. Adobe Park. ADD. Yeah, I'm trying to do two things at once. Adeley Park and then Birmingham New Streets. Which is Biecha. There we go. What's CLY? CLY is Chinley. That's much as sitting on my bed, just curled up into a ball. This is Canley, a place I've actually been through. Not two, been through it. So what do you think of the new livery? I think it's quite weird how the 350 doesn't have a yellow front. But other than that, I think the livery looks pretty good. So why do we have a reverb effect? I have never been in a 350. Yeah, I've been in a few 350s. They're a nice train. Okay, next station is Tile Hill. So copy over Tile Hill into the text. Yeah, let's point the camera up a bit just so we're not looking at the floor. So Tile Hill at about a mile and a half. Oh, this is 6 containers. Yeah, Transport9 had, I think it was 10 350, 350 401 to 350 410. I think about went into them twice. Once from Carlisle to Piccadilly, then Piccadilly to Oxford Road. Of course, since they've been transferred to LNWR and replaced with 397s. Being in many Pendles though. Yeah, Pendles stink. Literally, the interior smells like crap. I think the last time I went to the Pendolino, I think it was last May. No, last May is in May 2020, May is in May 2019. From Stockport to Piccadilly. Back when Virgin had the West Coast franchise. And the West Coast Main Line was shut. I think it was south of Milton Keynes. So you had trains from Piccadilly to Birmingham International and then Piccadilly to Milton Keynes. What do we know? What do you mean no? Are you saying that my memory's wrong? So this is Tower Hill. 350's got replaced by Nova 1. Yeah, 397s. Yeah, Nova 1 is just a brand name that TrainSimScenarios gave to the 397s. Where's that Nova 2? Next one is Berkswell, BKW. Right, class 397. Yeah, Nova 2. Yeah, Nova 1s are the 802s. The 802s replaced 185s on trains between Liverpool and Edinburgh via Victoria and Leeds and the East Coast. Believe me, Nova flights, I always get them mixed. Yeah, TrainSimScenarios didn't really do a good job at naming the Nova fleet. Like, such creative names like Nova 1, Nova 2, Nova 3. You kind of forget which one's which. Or like, you can call them by their actual name, like 397, 802, 68, and coaches. Or local hold. Or push pull. Or lag. Where do I get the train and reskin from? Whenever I travel on the West Coast Main Line, I usually travel to Avanti stops and NWR are much slower. I'm just with my parents and they don't like me out all day. Where do I get the train and reskin from? The train is the AP Class 350 enhancement pack. The delivery comes with a pack. So you need the Portsmouth to Red Line, the new one. Ben, how old are you? What do you mean travel by yourself? Call them class 802, class 397, class 68, mark 5 TB. Sort yourself out. In the neutral section. This is, I think it's Berkswell. Next one after this is Hampton in Arden. Yeah, Berkswell, it's a nice station. You got a nice little bridge over here. I thought there was a level crossing here. I think it's a different station. That was a weird sound. Oh, the OG Pendo. With the hatch open. Because it's funny. I want UKTS to come back. I managed to get to the website. I think you have to press go to website anyway, and then you'll be taken to the UKTS site. Oh yeah, has anyone else seen the 185 that someone's working on? It looks really good. So 2 miles to Hampton and Arden. So yeah, I like the new livery. Apart from the front looks weird. It's too green. Yeah, passenger view. I don't know why AP didn't really change it. Well, it's kind of up. The thing about UKTS is that something wrong, something not supported with the DNS. So if you press something like go to site anyway, you'll be taken to UKTS, and it works fine. So yeah, it's kind of up. So if I just break. So if I just quickly change to display capture. Look, UKTS. It's up, as usual. See? Someone in this close human being thought to make an over 2 and over 3 DVT to use at 90 knots. Which one's the X3? I forget. Okay, stop. Okay, Hampton and Arden. That says Gars at the top. Next one after this is Birmingham International, where you can change for the airport and other stuff. Wouldn't you use the i3 for the T74? Wouldn't that make more sense? Like, why would you use an i3 to represent a Mark 5 DVT? I mean, i3 has such an inaccurate interior, but the exterior is almost identical. I'm pretty sure it's not. Yeah, the Mark 5 DVT and an i3 they look nothing alike. Come on, frame rate. Thank you. So yeah, when it's not lagging, I'm getting about 50 FPS, which is insane. And then OBS is capturing it at 60. Wonder if I can change it. Have you ever seen a 397? Yes, I've seen quite a few 397s. They look really weird. So Birmingham International, we are due into platform 3 and we are about 55 seconds late. As a DVT 468, yes. No. Also, when someone does make the 185, we can just thrash it down the Hudsford line all day long. Also, on the West Coast Main Line, overshot, West Coast Main Line North, well, the East Coast Main Line, the 185s have a lot of use. I'm really surprised no one's done yet. Oh, that's a forecast upside. This is Birmingham International. Birmingham International for airport and the NEC. I think that's the National Exhibition Centre. I don't have car parks. What's this? It's like a monorail or something. Do we have aircraft? Very thick aircraft. I mean, you don't think that plane is a bit wide? We have an air traffic control tower thing, more planes, and over here we have Concorde. That was weird. Why a Concorde? Please no. What's wrong with Concorde? Concorde is the world's first and only supersonic passenger airline. No. I think it needs to change the text again. It is not realistic to have Concorde in 2020. I don't think you understand that the Concorde is there on display. It's not in service. But the one at Manchester Airport, in the hangar. So the Concorde over there is not in service, it's on display. Yeah, there's one at Manchester Airport as well. If you go to Manchester Airport, near one of the viewing places, I think, there's Concorde. Or at Concorde. There goes the plane. Man thick. Another plane. This is Marsdon Green as well. So next one after Marsdon Green is Lee Hall. No, less. This. Very janky. Yeah, the Doppler effects is a fun thing to play with. I am speed. Use the takeoff. Gas, gas, gas. I'm running the gas tonight. Start landing, just play in reverse. A very stuttery landing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure real aircraft don't look like that when they're taking off, all jittery. Wait for the next tar to load in, like that. So Lee Hall in a mile. There's one going right over us. Man, that's bad. I'm having 5 guys. You are having... Yeah, like, who thought it was a good idea to call a restaurant 5 Guys? Yeah, I'm just gonna get 5 guys. That doesn't sound right. Coming into Lee Hall. So Lee Hall, the next one is Stetchford. There's a Pendo. Five Guys is that. Should have got one guy. Yeah, I'm gonna get a guy. Looks like we are on time. Cool. So the next one is Stetchford. I wouldn't necessarily call 6:30 a peak time. I said peak time was more like 7 to like 9:30 in the morning. Yeah, whole social distancing will kind of be relaxed in September. $365. There's a reason they're called smiley trains. YWDYM. What's that mean? What do you mean? Okay, what normally happens in September? Like, where do people go in September? This is Stetchford. Very smooth arrival. So I'll put that to 85 and do that. Next one after Stetchford is Adderley Park. And then Birmingham New Street. Is that neutral section? Yeah, I think it was. One Alpha 22 it's called. Oh, 58. In Transport for Wales. Come on, frame rate. Come on. Load in those flowers. Good luck. Unloaded. Okay, what's wrong with the frame rate? Why is it dead? There it is. Okay, stop braking for Adderley Park. So Adderley Park and then Birmingham New Street. Yeah, we're just coming into Adderley Park. I didn't overshoot it. You just think I did. Also, why is that? Why is this building floating? See, it is floating. I think it's because I turned the steering distance down. Entrance ticket office. Next is Birmingham New Street. I think it's the busiest station outside London. Alright. Network rail response unit. And a truck. So, part 1 was on the Harrogate loop. Part 2, was that on lead lines? What's it called? Oh, 1 Alpha 22. Yep, I have it all. But I don't have everything. I don't have everything for the Harrogate loop. So I think I'll just do part 2. Hi Jamie. Game 01 something or other. So 45, 30, 20, 10. I think this is the point where we join the line from Walter Orton. And there's cross-country route. Come on. Frame rate. 350 to Rugeley. To Hotel 05. So in New Street we are due into 3. On platform 3. So down to 30. As we go through this tunnel. Okay, start slowing down to 10 miles an hour. Yeah, this is the new Birmingham New Street. I don't think it's entirely finished. Yeah, I have been here in real life. It is a really nice station. What's that say? Sunset Airport, Causeway Parkway, Nuneaton, Hinckley, last 2 to Mowbray continued. First train from platform 4A. We have some generic 2D people. Yeah, this character, his personality is so two-dimensional. One-dimensional. I don't think the joke makes sense. Right, tail lights. Okay. Okay, what's my tail lights? Whatever. Goodbye, driver. You now have time for a break here at New Street before working a train back towards Southampton later. So change over to, I think it's called the Harrogate Loop. Okay, good morning, driver. Today you are in charge of 1 Alpha 22 to King's Cross, going as far as Leeds in this part. Open the doors and wait for the departure. So open them doors. Yeah, I'm not going to question why there's that. Come on, frame rate, please. What? I know a lot of meme songs. 158 coming in from Leeds to Knaresborough. Off. There we go. Oh yeah, H-Mods, the driver, wrong place. Let's say Highland shifting. See, wrong place. It needs changing. We are focusing on Transport Fever. We are on the Harrogate loop. Harrogate loop. What's the next stop? Leeds. Leeds, oh yes. Oh yeah, bear in mind I don't have all the requirements for the Harrogate loop, so there will be things missing. Okay, next stop is Leeds, 10:07 to 10:15. Okay. Oh, off. What did you do then? I popped on the DRA back to. Oh. Why can't this power car, why can't the passenger view be down there? So yeah, leaving Harrogate in Yorkshire. Yeah, don't ask. Yeah, it's fun breaking stuff. Oh my god. Everything is turned into milk. The milk strikes back. Also, what's meant to be here? Everything is turned into milk again. The milk, it strikes back again. This is also my first time driving down here, so it's an experience, right? I mean, it's an experience for me. .55. So next stop is Leeds in about 17 miles, 17 and a half. Wait, is this the West Coast Main Line Trent Valley track? Where was this station? Hornbeam Park. Nothing like missing ground textures and a poor frame rate. Yeah, there's kind of been issues with the itinerary. The first scenario didn't work. Then I drove a 350 from Coventry to Birmingham, and now we're driving HST from Harrogate to Leeds with missing textures. 8 is not enough. What? These are Harrogates to Echo 54. Yep, missing textures. That's our 20. Come on, frame rate. Thank you. Yeah, I do miss HSTs. The Zoom is that much better in terms of comfort, so I've heard. Speed limit is 60. Oh yeah, in real life, don't do this in real life. You'll have no head left. The station. This is panel with 2 ends and 2 A's. So we are on the Harrogate loop, which looks like this. So yeah, there's two ways from Leeds to York. You've got the Haigh loop on the left, and you got the more direct and faster route on the right. We're going on the left route. Since I've never been gifted something before, how does it work? I don't know, I've never been gifted something either. Yeah, I don't know how it works. So we have 14 miles to Leeds. So in Leeds we are due into platform 6 Charlie. Platform 6, isn't that the real long one near the entrance? In Leeds, you should walk from the end of platform, I think it's 8, to the other end of platform 6. It's like walking like 2 HSTs in length, if that makes sense. Yeah, the platforms are so long. Oh my god. The track is milk. There's milk bottles in the track. What? Why are they here? Is it like... Are they like those things you put in the track? Yeah, I think the world has turned to milk again. Been through nursery yet? No, we started in Harrogate. So 12 miles left. Yeah, the route would look a lot better if I had all the requirements. Which I don't. I mean, I think I have enough of it to make it look good. Kind of. Harrogate is home to Yorkshire tea. This is Wheaton. Willow Wheaton. Yeah, I don't think I should have driven this route, considering I don't have everything. Yeah, I really shouldn't have driven down here. So 10 miles. So on the map we are here, and Leeds is there. Leeds is quite busy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is West Coast Mainline Trent Valley track, because it's definitely not a P track. Getting around 45 FPS. 22. 42. Yeah, it runs smoothly. Yeah, I've seen it. So climbing at 1294. Trying to maintain 60 miles an hour. This is a really long ass tunnel. When will stream end? Never. Well, we've done everything in the itinerary, or what's left. Maybe I should do the entire journey with my head out the window. Dave, nobody needs to know that. Slow down to 45. Random siding, there's something. Fuck off. Horseworth turnback siding. Oh, Horseworth. Saucy. So 5 miles of Leeds. I think we should join the line from Skipton at some point. We're getting into Leeds. I'm trying to keep my speed at 60 miles an hour, going down at 1-200. Sausage roll. Platform in Leeds, 6. Platform 6. What is this? Somewhere. Headingley. Yeah, I think platform 6. I feel that's a really long bay one. So yeah, it's a bay platform. So 45, then 50. Ooh, another HFC. Look, King's Cross at Harrogate. I think that needs retiming. Burley Park. I've got the frame rate. Oh, it was a Corbin in that line. I don't remember seeing Corbin, I think you did. Then you said you saw him. What's it called? Got the frame rate. Looks like 4 FPS. No, 25. 26. 25. Yeah, you're gonna about 25 FPS as we get closer to Leeds. No, that way. Green. Green is ours. Okay, due into Leeds platform 6 at 10:07. We're due in very, very early. Why am I so early? Oh yeah, missing ground textures. Cool. Top Gear on DVD. I can't see it because of the shadow. So coming round the S bend into Leeds. Yeah, think about Leeds. Think about Leeds, the south bit of it, is that you can see trains coming round the corner on the S bend. Really cool. Line Bravo. So this is Leeds. Piccadilly, I think it's also busier than Piccadilly. So this is Leeds aiming to stop at the buffers. So 321s, 322s, 158s, Voyagers. So I've only to platform 6 at Leeds. And stop. Helen shifted. Shift, whatever. So what's wrong Leeds? 158 to Wigan Walgate via Brick House, Toblerone, Rochdale, Victoria. 185 to Piccadilly. A pair of them. Yeah, it's a busy station. Open. Right. Open. Maybe you need to pull forward a bit. Alright, doors won't open. Alright, let's just say I finished it. So what's next? This is the 8:28 departure to Manchester Victoria. All passengers here before departure. So press go outside, press T to open them doors. Like that. Go to put on the headlights. There's a 185s to the airport. Go to that end. Put on tail lights. If you'll let me. Tail, tail, tail. So I got tail lights. Speeder doesn't work in this one. So yeah, yeah, I didn't want to use the, you know, like the actual 180 transplanine thing, so I just used an actual DVT. It looked a bit weird being coupled to some Anglo coaches. So this is train 1 Foxtrot 56 Scarborough to Manchester Victoria, which departed today. I also need to change the text. Next stop after this one is Garforth. Waiting patiently for departure. So let's see what's in York. We have 150 going to Hull. Nothing there. Voyager coming in going to Edinburgh. Waverley. 170 to Leeds via Harrogate. So yeah, we'll be covered both ways into Leeds from York. Next one is Garforth at 8:45. Oh yeah, there's an 800 going to King's Cross. So departing York, the speed limit is 15 miles an hour, and we have about 18 miles to Garforth. Oh, so next signal should be at danger. There's 150 to Hull. Yeah, I think we're just waiting for an Azuma to come in. I'm finally back after a whole 40 minutes. Cool. So I think since you've been gone, we drove a HST from Harrogate to Leeds, and now we're driving a DVT from York to Leeds. And a Zoomer coming in from King's Cross, going to Edinburgh. Any moment. There we go. Also, speed limit is also 30 miles an hour. So yeah, on the front we have an X version DVT. In the middle we have Greater Anglia coaches, and on the rear we have a 68. 6828 Lord President, which I've seen many times in Victoria. So stopping at York, Garforth, Crossgates and Leeds. Yeah, it is a weird formation. Hopefully someday we'll get some actual Mark V coaches. Yeah, look at my acceleration. It's mental. It's like driving Super Allen, but a lot slower. Yeah, and it's very quiet. 105s. From the airport to Wrecker Central. Skill rate is now going up to 100. I wonder how fast I can go. Look, come on, frame rate. Will you give me the London Brighton? I will send another request to Dovetail and send you 3 comes out. Cool. Thanks. Okay, so far I've managed to do 114 miles an hour with a 68. The Virgin West Coast, East Coast trains are Transpennine Express. Well, you got Virgin, you have Greater Anglia, And then Transpennine. Not coming up on Colton Junction. Going to make a new brew and get a snack. Cool. I have drinks. 3 of them. So yeah, this is Colton Junction, which I've been to recently. As in like a month ago. Maybe 2 months. So this is a great viewing spot. Park your car here and then you can just look out onto the East Coast Main Line. Yeah, it does look a lot better in real life. Yeah, that is a really weird sight. So your next station will be Ulthkelf, however you pronounce it. So you have York, Ulthkelf, Micklefield, East Garforth, Crossgates. No, you have York, Ulthkelf, Church Fenton, Micklefield, East Garforth, Crossgates, Leeds. This is Ulthkelf. What's that magazine say? Class 90 plus DVT is here. Class 90 DVT, sorry it took so long, it's Dave's fault, says developer. Right, continuity test has been successfully undertaken, AFPW. Safety of train, local DVT, DVSO, visual something or other. Some like checks. Oh yeah, it has on. Don't like. Well, the thing about this DVT is that you kind of have to hold the brake until it releases. This is Church Fenton. Just wait till we get past this AWS ramp. So we have a X version DVT on the front, some greater angular Mark 3A coaches, and then a Transpennine 68 on the rear. So yeah, this is a Transpennine train to Manchester, Victoria. Yeah, it's because we don't have any actual Mark V coaches yet, so I just improvised. Yeah, it does look a bit weird. From Leeds to York, even though I think that would actually be a 195. That's pretty cool. Right. Yeah, look at my speed increase. Did you ever? I've been this way before. I am on the beat. Alright, see you later. Alright, Livestream is spelled as one word. Gonna take 68 from Liverpool to Scarborough. Wait, how far has the 105 gone? Oh, it's there. The one to the airport, just going through Garforth. You might be back. Emphasis on the might. So next station will be Micklefield, where we join from Selby. Oh, so we should be coming up on Garforth soon. So we got Micklefield, East Garforth, Garforth, Crossgates, Leeds. One at 5 to Hull, 1 kilo 09. So now we're watching East Garforth. Yeah, the 105 will fit in so nicely. So I might want to start braking for Garforth. Yeah, I cannot wait for 1.5 to come out. I wonder if I can, like, try and get it for free. Well, they'll probably know. Like, get a preview copy. But I think they'll probably say no. Just like AP did. Console down. So yeah, this is Garforth. Please stop. No, AP didn't give me free stuff. I asked them for a free copy of the 377 EP and they said no, to nobody's surprise. They said you need to have like thousands of subscribers and thousands of views per video. So yeah, they said no. Just like every single employer ever. Okay, next up is Cross Gates at 10 to 9. So next stop is Cross Gates in about 3 miles. 2 3/4. I need to change it to Cross Gates. The AP802.0.1 was delayed. I'm pretty sure AP are working on the 37 Volume 2. So that doesn't really make sense. Because AP recently put out a video where they had like an Intercity HST come by, and then you had like a police livery 37 chasing it. So next is Cross Gates in 2 miles. Yeah, 37 Volume 2. Yeah, I don't know what AP will be working on after that. Hopefully an IET. Like an actual IET. No, I think the video was posted to the Facebook page. I don't think it's on YouTube. Yeah, the video was posted on the Facebook page, so you have to go to the AP Facebook page to watch it. So up in the distance is Cross Gates. So aiming to stop at the end of the platform. I think I might have stopped a bit too early. Crawling to the end. And arrival into Cross Gates. I also need to turn on ETS. Yeah, I was wondering why it was so quiet. Next up is Leeds, arriving at 8:57. So departing Cross Gates, the speed limit is 90 miles an hour, and we have about 4 miles to Leeds. So between Cross Gates and Leeds, there is Neville Hill Depot. Confirm rate. I've got the frame rate. Rest in peace. Okay, next is Leeds again. So Neville Hill is on the right. Neville Hill Depot, used by East Mids Railway, I think, Eleanor and Northern. And I think cross country maybe. 158, and Azuma 68. Where's your stuff on the right? Getting 2 FPS, 4 FPS. Yeah, the game is trying to load in leads. 12, 21, 22. DTG said yeah. Cool. Wow. Wait, what did it say yes to? Was it TS 2021? Or was it the Panlino? I think we're gonna wait. I think we need to wait for a train to leave Leeds. So yeah, this way it leads to Leeds. Cool. That was really cool. Come on, frame rate, please. Okay, speed limit is now 35 as we get closer to Leeds. So there's another danger aspect around the corner. Call yellow. So this is Leeds, the northern end. So you will now get it for free if you have an account. An account with what? Steam. I have a Steam account. 105s to Edinburgh because we don't have an AL2. Steam or the DTG forum. Cool. I'm getting TS 2021 for free. Oh, green. So due into platform 15. So it's the one next to the wall. So earlier we came in on platform 6 near the gates, and then we're coming in on 15, which is away from the gates, the ticket barriers. So green into 15. It rhymed. And new routes, cool. Oh yeah, when I was looking at real-time trains, Leeds was a bit empty. So yeah, coming into Leeds from the other end. Yeah, the other end is, the south end is a lot more interesting. Mad for IT. Okay. Okay, what we've got there is a 170 out to Knowingly. 91 set to the Cross. Knaresborough. He's going to Ilkley. And he's going to Harrogate. Yeah, that was it was an interesting run. Break. Yep, I did break. Good driver, another driver will take the train to Manchester. So I'm going to take a break, be back in about 5-10 minutes. Evening driver, we are currently at Port of Keane, shooting out 66 into siding 7 and coupled to the IWV wagons there. Why are you not back yet? I am back, I'm right here. Okay, put on me headlights, that, insert me master key. Set the US, put my DVD on, just so it annoys me. Release the brake. Check my junctions. And let's go. What's our tail lights? There. Putting it to forward will help. What was talking? Marsdon. HL68 got AP on it. I modified to 113 because scripting incompatibilities with a Mark III DVT makes you go really fast. Like, I'm fast as fuck, boy. What's wrong with my 66? Why does he keep jolting? How long is this one? I'm not sure. I think it's about an hour, maybe. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how long it is exactly. I think I'd say about an hour. Yeah, that's a really tight bend. Apply some local brake. No close square bracket. And apply. Apply more. Gently just nudge up to it. There we go. Couple complete, department ready. Okay. That, there. Go to the other end. Okay, good to go. Just set up the cap here, and let's go. Go by Marsdon Central Junction 5 at about 17.5 miles. So yeah, so we have some IWB wagons on the back of varying liveries. So speed limit is 15 miles an hour leaving the port of Keane. Just purchased Trent Valley. Now this game just needs you to send me that route, and I'm done gladly. What do you mean your skin? Yeah, I know skin means you have no money, but how can you have no money? What level crossing? That was odd. So yeah, it's a pretty slow departure out of Port of Keane. So yeah, we run the Marsdon route created by Just Trains. I think it's about 6 years old. So yeah, the older a route is, the smoother it runs. What's been on in Trent Valley? I have like a fiver. Why? When do you get paid next? Because it's the 1st of August. Shouldn't you have got paid or something? Or have testing finished? So yeah, the scenery is nice. A good mix of 2D and 3D trees. End of the month. So did you get paid at the end of July? I thought jobs normally pay monthly. Not like student loans. Student loans you get paid once every 4 months. Yeah, 6 people watching. 5 people. Right, the edge of this is brown. If I look outside, it's yellow. I think that's like a minor oversight by AP. Going through another tunnel. Yeah, tunnel runs are epic. Yeah, you get about £1,000 every 4 months, and you spend most of that on transport, then food, then whatever else you want to buy. So turn up the clag factor. There we go. A lot more smoke. Big smoke. 40. And a light. I live only about a mile, so I walk and spend all on caves. Lol. Yeah, I live about, I'd say, 20-ish miles from uni. So most of my student loan goes to Northern because rail fares are ridiculous. Because if I was to go from Rochdale to the city centre, it's £111 a month. If I get money every 4 months, that means I spend about 444 quid of my student loan on the train. I found a secret. Come on, Turbo, give me more power. Climbing on 1 to 79. Yeah, look at all that clag just pouring out the top. Yep. It's like a steam engine, but more polluting, or less. I don't know. Super fail. So due to Marsdon at 08:35. What? What? Didn't make sense. Mission failed. We'll get him next time. Wait, why does my ETA say 8:35 in the morning? Yeah, I've seen it. Okay, now let's move to 9:09:33. I'm gonna get there in about 12 hours. Cool. Thanks. Oh, third rail. The coastline is third rail. It's a long chain. If we open up. Let's get a screenshot. Right, why has the emergency brake applied? Why? Right, why has the emergency brake applied? I didn't do anything. Go! Yeah, it's a clack fest. Okay, why's my train just jittery? Generally just pull it up to this danger aspect as there's a stopping train ahead of us. That may or may not leave because of train sim bugs. Please leave. Get out of my way. The current year is 2020, so I think there might be PPE in here. So PPE to the people who need it, and then they train them away. I think the train in front should be arrested for blocking my path. No, that's another damage. Can this train just hurry up and move? At some point today. Pacer hype! Yellow, yay. Dr. Phil is epic. Yeah, take it to the ranch. What's this? Ballacraig. Ballacraig. Nope, not that one. Not that one either. Yeah, the Marsdon route is a really nice looking route. You've got people waiting here that aren't social distancing, like you two shouldn't be anywhere near close to each other unless you live together. You're not wearing a face covering. Yeah, someone should make a model in TS of a person wearing a face covering. Yeah, those wagons make a lot of noise. Oh, green. Cool. Ah, yeah, it's a Doppler effect. No, it's yellow. Oh. Yeah, we'll be following this train all the way to Marsdon. I think the promenade, I think. Yeah, look how pretty this route is. So danger aspects is just up ahead. I can see red. I think it's yellow. That's like crunch. I don't remember that one. Also got warning of 40. 40, not 40. Yeah, British English, you don't need H's or T's. Like RL. Instead of hotel, it's RL, and it's like 40. 40. 40. It's like 40. No, I'm not. I'm pretty sure the Kazoo kid enunciates his words perfectly. And I just omit all instances of H and T. Oh, Sherlock, cool. Go faster, faster. Okay, ETA is though 1857. Also, yeah, I think my ETA has fixed itself. That's green. Cool. Yeah, GT really did model this route really well. Considering it came out in like 2014. Come on, hold the train. Going up in 1 to 1,000. So I'm gonna touch my spaghetti. Just sleep the bed. Somebody touching my spaghetti. Why are you bringing back all these dead memes? So 8 miles. So we are currently here on the south coast, and we're going through this wiggly mess to Marsdon Central, so Junction 5, which is here. Wait, why am I going the long way around? Then through platform, stop at platform 3B, uncouple there, then run around, and then stop in the siding there. Yeah, I think all my freight scenarios involve some form of runaround. And it's denied. Quick, stop, please. mean, look how good this looks. Oh shit, went too far. I mean, you can barely see the train, but it looks good. Like, you got the water here, you got the beach, then you got a giant hill, then you got railway. Wait for the signal to clear. What's that distance? What's that in the distance? It looks a lot like a 156. A very slow 156. Hey, build the helicopter, rescue the man, and something other. Hey, cause falling into the river in train sim. Hey. Well, they tried to hurry up and move. Well, he's stuck. Okay, my ETA is now back in time. What the hell are you doing? Oh. Why are you crawling? Move faster. Damn, Peter, you brought the scenario. Right, the Peter brought the scenario. No wonder why people don't like him. Move. Faster. Right, I've got PPE in my train. You get in the way of coronavirus. Move. Yep, this scenario is broken. Because of you. No. Because of you. You broke it. Yeah, don't trust Pacer to break stuff. I have news on Brexit. Well, it's bad. Right, what's your news on Brexit? A very, very broken Pacer. You broke my scenario, I was looking forward to it. Could this be the end? Yeah, it'll be the end. Yep, didn't put the train forwards. Yeah! Get out of my way! I have PPE to deliver. Take that! There we go. It's like a domino effect. I forgot to say the front coach was on. Oh god, I've lost control. I can't stop going left. Okay, the 156 is gone. 66 is derailed. Yeah, it's gone. It's dead. And my cursor's gone as well. So yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. So thank you so much for watching. Follow my Twitter for future video updates. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you next stream.